I left my country and moved to Southeast Asia with just one carry-on bag. At the time, I thought I was just simply leaving my belongings behind, but I didn't realize that I was also letting go of who I thought I was. That moment changed everything I thought I knew about myself. Hi, I'm Maria, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about what happened when I left everything I knew behind and discovered that I had no idea who I was underneath it all. Before leaving Portugal, I had what looked like an organized life. I had a stable job, a car, I had my books, my meditation instruments for my daily routine, clothes that made me feel confident, cute coffee mugs. Everything had its place and everything told a story about who I was. So when I decided to leave, I sold my car, I quit my job and donated almost everything that I owned. I had always been good at letting go of things I didn't use, but this time it felt different. I was consciously choosing to walk away from the life that I had built. When I arrived in Da Nang during the rainy season, with just that one bag, I was expecting to feel liberated immediately, but instead I felt empty. I remember one evening in my hotel room, listening to the endless rain outside and realizing that everything that had given me a sense of identity, of belonging somewhere, was gone. I had no books to reach for when I felt restless, no familiar mug, no familiar food, no clothes that reminded me of who I was. I know that clothes might seem superficial, but they were part of my identity. And for the first time in my life, I had to ask myself, who am I without my possessions, without anything external to lean on? And honestly, I had no clue, and that was really terrifying. If you're enjoying this video, please consider subscribing my channel. Give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend or family. Now, let's get back to the video. It didn't even cross my mind to call my friends or family for support because I was afraid that all of this would be seen as a failure, and I was also scared they would convince me to come back, and that wasn't an option. I had already given up everything to be here, so I turned to the only tools that I had left: meditation and writing. I had brought an empty journal, so I started putting everything onto paper: the confusion, the longing, the weird guilt that I felt about missing material things. And through all those writings and reflections, I began to understand what was really happening. I realized that my things weren't just things. They were pieces of who I thought I was. It's like they validated in some ways how I was to the world. So without them, it felt like, for me, like I had no idea who I was anymore. I wasn't missing my stuff, I was missing the stories that I had built around them, the comfort they provided. For the first time, I could tell the difference between things that actually made my life better and the ones that were just noise. Now I need to be honest with you. There are still days when I miss specific things: my favorite books, my full collection of meditation tools, some of my clothes. But what I don't miss is the feeling that like I needed to hold on to things just because I always had them. And I don't miss the mental energy spent maintaining stuff that had nothing to do with who I was becoming. So to me, letting go didn't erase who I was. It just created space for me to figure out who I could become without needing to prove it to anyone. So if you're feeling trapped right now, maybe it's not about doing more, getting more organized. Maybe it's about having less stuff to maintain, less clutter. You don't need to sell everything and move to Vietnam, of course, but maybe there's one thing that you are ready to release. And you can ask yourself, is this adding value to my life? Or am I keeping it because I've always had it? I made this question to myself more than once, and it made me feel really uncomfortable, but made me also discover that I don't need material things to define who I am. Thank you for listening. I'll see you soon. So when I arrived, pip. Toda contentinha a dizer isto. Toda contentinha. Pip, 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 pip. Please consider subscribing my channel. Subscribing. Not subscribing. Subscribing.